Hello, my name's Alex Stiller, and welcome to our course. I'm really excited about this summer session, and I'm looking forward to a great class. I'm glad you're taking it. It should be fun. So, in this video, we'll see a brief overview of our syllabus and our Blackboard page. You can reach me at astiller@sdccd.edu. That's ASTILLER, just the first letter of my first name and then my first last name, because I have two last names, Stiller Schulman. So ASTILLER at SDCCD, San Diego Community College District.edu. This is a fully online course, but feel free to reach out to me with emails if you have any questions. The first thing you'll see on our Blackboard page is the course homepage, and this has lots of useful information, including our due dates. So for each of the due dates, you can see when they are, what assignments are due then, and that's broken up by week, and you can see the points for each assignment as well. And let's go ahead and just pull up the syllabus. Here are some important dates for the summer 8-week session, which goes from June 11th to August 4th. The add drop deadline, the pass no pass deadline, and the withdrawal deadline. Here's my email, astiller@sdccd.edu. And you could read through the course description. This is an introductory programming course in Java. You can see our official student learning outcomes and course objectives, and our textbook. So it's the 6th edition of Starting Out with Java, Control Structures Through Objects. And there's a copy on reserve at the circulation desk in the L building, the library. We'll be using Blackboard throughout the course, so please just make sure that you have access to Blackboard. Let me know if you don't have access to Blackboard, and we can work on a way to get access for you. There's also a help desk phone and website for Blackboard, and they're open 24/7. Down below that, we can read the evaluation section, and so you can see the breakdown of grades, the grading scale from 90 to 100 is an A and 80 to 89 is a B, and those are calculated using these points possible. So we'll have 9 quizzes, each worth 10 points, and 9 labs, each worth 10 points. We'll also have 2 midterms and a final, and each of the tests is worth 40 points. Thanks to Hao Gwen for creating and sharing this syllabus. You can also read through the policies on assignments and late work, attendance and participation, incomplete grades, disability accommodations. This is important, so if you have a DSPS letter, just please send it to me as soon as possible. I make every effort to provide all the accommodations, and I'm happy to do that. So just please get me your letter as soon as possible, so that I can implement those. You can also read through the sections on frequency and timeliness of instructor-initiated contact, but I'll just tell you, I try to get back to emails as soon as possible, so if you do have a question, please don't hesitate to send an email. And you could see also some information about on-campus student services. And then you can also read through the academic integrity policy. So that tells us, you know, kind of defines what is acceptable and unacceptable, you know, conduct. So please do read through that. This is an online class, and because of that, participation is critically important to make sure that, so make sure please that we continue turning in our activities in Blackboard. Take full advantage of the videos and of emailing me with any questions. For each week, you can see the activities in Blackboard just by clicking that section. So for week 1, here are the Chapter 1 activities. And you can see that consists of videos. Please watch all the videos that are posted. There's usually 1 video per section. Sometimes there are 2 videos per section, or, you know, just, but most of the time there are just 1. Anyway, there might be more than 1 from time to time. Here are the chapter notes. And you can also view for each chapter the PowerPoints. So here are the PowerPoints. Here's chapter 1 actually. You can just open that to take a look. But that's a great resource as well. Let's see if it opened. Okay, here it's opening now. Okay, so there's the Chapter 1 PowerPoint, and you can just click the ribbon at the top that says Enable Editing. And you can take a closer look at the Chapter 1 PowerPoint. Every chapter that we'll cover will have a lab assignment and a quiz. So you can find those in the weekly folders as well. Here's Lab 1 and Quiz 1. There's an example of a completed lab in the Lab 1 item. So if you can take a look at this completed lab to see kind of what the format would be. Here we've got a nice lab where they've copied and pasted all the source code, and some of this will be starter code that's just provided for each of the labs, but some of it you'll fill in yourself. So here is the completed version, and so you can see the completed version of the source code, and then a screenshot of a run of their program. And to screenshot, to take a screenshot, if you just go ahead and hit print screen, which is the PRTSC button, that'll take a screenshot of the whole screen, or Alt print screen. If you press them both, then that will take a screenshot of a particular window. And then you can hit Control V to paste that screenshot into a Word document. So let me know if you have any questions about that process, or you can just copy and paste the output as text instead of taking a screenshot. There's really no either way is fine, I should say. Yeah, either way is fine. Here's the lab manual source code. So that has the starter files for all of the lab projects. So here I'll just open it and then extract it by clicking Extract All, and then Extract again into Documents. So actually I'll go into Documents, because when I click Extract All, it says it's going to extract it to the Documents folder and then to lm-stu files -26 and all that. So I'll just go, oops, skip these files, close that, click Cancel, and then I'll go to Documents to see where the where that file was, and I think it was called lm-stu, yeah, file. So here it is, unzipped in Documents, and then just go ahead and open it, and then click the folder name, and then go ahead and go into Lab 1. And then you can see for Lab 1 there are 2 starter code files, and then you can just open them from there. So you can go open with, Notepad and take a look at them. For the labs, the lab manual is in this PDF, Lab Manual Complete Full Java Gaddis PDF. So if you go ahead and open the lab manual, then you can see for each chapter there's a lab activity. And so here's the Chapter 1 lab, Algorithms, Errors, and Testing. And so you can go through the lab and view the tasks. And here's the starter code as well. It's in the source code, zip file for the lab manual, but it's also listed below each of the labs. So you can you could get them from here if you like. So here we're seeing for Lab 1, turn answers to the following. Task 1 on page 3 and Task 2 and 3 on page 4. So we can go to page 3 to see Task 1. It has some steps here, steps 1 and 2. And then Task 2 has 4 steps, and that includes a table. So make sure to include that table in your lab write-up. And then Task 3, which has 4 steps and a table, is part of that. So just make sure to finish those steps, and it'll have you fill in the table using test data. So in Task 3, Step 3, use the chart below to record your test data and results when calculated by hand, and then it'll ask you to record the results when you calculate them using your program. So that'll go in this column here. When you're done with the labs, you can upload them on the Upload Assignment page. Here's the Upload Assignment page for Lab 1. And if you just click Browse My Computer, then you can find the Word document or PDF with your lab write-up, and you can submit it right there. And then just make sure to always click Submit at the bottom as well. And then here's also a link to the Chapter 1 quiz. So if you just keep checking the due dates and completing the labs and quizzes and watching the videos by the due dates, then you should be all set. There's also the great resources of the PowerPoints and the lecture notes to take a look at as well. So again, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching this video, and let's talk more soon.